So one of my favorite batches of wine that I've ever made was a 1-gallon batch out of black cherries, sweet cherries. Meyer had them on sale, picked them up. His was about 2 years ago, and I followed this recipe I found on Practical Self-Reliance, and tweaked it a little bit, but yeah, it was a little strong when it was first done. But I tell you what, after a few months, I tried it again. I had it 2 months ago, so it was almost 2 years old, and at that point, it was delicious. So today I walked into Meyer and found that cherries were on sale again. So let's go ahead and make a 5-gallon batch. For a 5-gallon batch of this recipe, we are looking at around 25 pounds worth of cherries. So I've already pitted these and put them inside of one of our brew sacks here too. It'll be easier to remove all the pulp when we need to a little later. And then it will also require 10 pounds of sugar. So we pulled all the guts out of these cherries. Let's go ahead and make some juice. As you can see, we had smashed our cherries in the bag, and they only take up about a third or a quarter of the space now. Getting some good juice out of that. Then we can add our sugar and water. Now what's interesting about this recipe that is different from a lot of the other recipes is that when they add the sugar, they add it directly to the cherry juice, and you just add water to it. I've always added my sugar to water to make a syrup, usually hot water, so it'll dissolve better. So we're just going to follow a recipe because that's what I did last time. It doesn't really matter if you add the sugar first or the water first. So I'm doing a cold type syrup, and we're going to go ahead and pour that in. This is about half of it. Alright, we'll add the other part of the sugar and some more water. We don't want to fill this all the way to the top because it is going to bubble, and we don't want a mess. But you can see kind of a really dark red color right now. At this point, we're going to add a few extra ingredients. We're starting with acid blend. That's going to be 10 teaspoons. And then we've got the yeast nutrient here. That'll be 5 teaspoons. And I actually doubled the amount of tannins that this original recipe asked for, and I felt like it was needed. At the end, it seemed to really make a difference. So that'll be 1 1/4 teaspoon of wine tannins, and then of course the yeast. So the yeast that we're using today is a 71B, and that's what I used last time. Had really good luck with it. As you can see here, that is rehydrating at the moment. So let's add the rest of this, mix it all in. We can get a specific gravity reading to figure out about how strong this is gonna be. Oh boy! So yeah, we don't want a mess. So yeah, my yeasty beasties got a little excited. As you can see, we've got a little overflow here. A little sloppy. Apparently I filled it a little too full. So, got a mess to handle here. Check in with you guys later. It's been 2 weeks since we started this project. Obviously, got this a little cleaner than the last time you saw it. We're going to go ahead and take the bag with most of the pulp and the cherries out. We'll re-rack this into our clean carboy here, recap it, and just let it run for at least 2 more weeks, and possibly longer. We'll just check it every couple weeks, see where the progress is, and then if we can't stop it right where we want the specific gravity to be, as far as sweetness and alcohol content, perfect. If not, then we can add some back sweetening at the end. So that's a 5-gallon carboy, and we're probably about 3 gallons or so once we took the cherries out. Alright, so this is 1.03 right now, so it is roughly 11% alcohol. Smells awesome. It's got a really good sweet taste to it. I think I'm gonna let it sit until it's 1.02. We've been letting our carboy sit on an angle so that most of the lees and the sediment will settle down to the lowest point, and it's time to bottle. So we're actually going to do this in 2 steps in case you haven't seen any of my other videos. What I like to do is rack off the most clear product that you can get from this bottle into a bucket, and then rack from your bucket into your bottles. That way you don't have to worry about as much sediment getting into your final product. It really looks great though when it's done. It smells awesome. So good. Alright, that is it. It's all bottled up. Got about 2.8 gallons out of this batch, and so excited to drink it. So excited to give it away, and then so excited to wait about a year and then try it. It's gonna be great. Beautiful dark red color. Alright, we're gonna try it. It smells great. The whole time I was bottling it, it smelled awesome. It's so good. This will ruin wine for you. Like, you don't want any of this, because then you'll want to make tons of it. This is probably one of my favorite wines I've ever made. And it's actually got a good balance of sweetness a little bit, but then there's the tartness. I mean, it's cherry. It's a black cherry. And then just now I'm feeling some of the warmth. You know, it's not that strong. It doesn't hit you right in the face, but it builds. And I think that you probably get in trouble drinking a little too much of this. But great flavor. My mouth's probably all red now though, so. Whoops. We missed a little bit there. Alright, that was pretty sweet. Specific gravity of 1.028. Get out of there, dog. Ugh. Throw on our bubbler and let her go. Oh, that smells pretty good. And we don't want a mess. Oh boy.